This is a very brief summary of the life and work of Kurt Friedrich Gödel. He was born Kurt Friedrich Gödel to a German mother and a Czech father. Well, the father was actually from Vienna in Austria-Hungary at that time, but they lived in Czechoslovakia, and that's where he was born. So, in summary, Godel had three nationalities. He was Czech, he was German, he was Austrian, and at the end of his life, he became American. He was born very intelligent. He was the younger of two sons that the family had. And something notable about him, he was always asking the question, why? His sense of logic was high. One of his biographers said he was an earnestly serious, bright, and inquisitive child who was sensitive, often withdrawn, and preoccupied, and who always and already at an early age had certain signs of emotional instability. That was from the book Logical Dilemmas. At age 6, he was very sick and he recovered from the illness. But at age 8, he found a medical book where he read something and convinced himself that he had a weak heart, and that weakness of his heart was responsible for the sickness he had at age 6. His original interest was music, but after listening to a presentation by a professor, he decided to say, I'm going to just do mathematics. And that led him into the field of mathematics and logic. Now, his greatest work in the field of logic was the incompleteness theorem, which simply, if summarized in simple terms, states that there exist truths that cannot be proved or disproved within a given system of logic. And that's just an example you could have. He received several awards, and one of the most important ones was the very first Albert Einstein Award, which was a gold medal and the sum of $15,000 in 1951. After this, he received several other awards from several universities, was a member of many great societies and many great academic associations. One of his closest friends was Albert Einstein. Well, Godel became an American citizen after a while, but as he grew older, he had this fear that someone was going to poison him, so he only ate food prepared by his wife. Well, when his wife was no longer present because she was sick, he refused to eat and died of starvation.